Head just finished in Hasan. We got the clapback to the clapback to the clapback. Let's talk about it.
The other day, I made a video about the Pragmata video game drama and covered some insane opinions people were having about it. How the game activated some fatherly instinct in some men, and how people were calling those men creepy incels for having—
I will have a child by next year. On my soul. I'm gonna do it for us. I will save the white race. I will do it. I will breed with my beautiful white wife and make beautiful white children. Thanks to God of War 2018 and Pragmata, baby. I need to get to work.
The basic human desire to start a family. A small part of that video was covering far-left Twitch streamer Hasan Piker's awful opinion about it. I will play that segment in its entirety so you have some context.
What's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like,
you know what's so funny about this? I've said this many times. He calls them losers because they're poor, right? And they're like not successful. I want to remind you that Hasan lives in a $3.4 million mansion, is one of the largest political streamers on earth, looks pretty decent, in decent shape. With the amount of finasteride and steroids that he takes, I sure the hope that he is. He has everything in the world that a woman could possibly want, and yet he still can't find a woman to have his children. And that's what drives him insane, is that mathematically, he should be a bona fide first pick for someone to want to have his children, and yet nobody does, because nobody wants to be with this complete psychotic loser. And that makes you a bigger loser than any of these other incel losers you shit talk about. While these people are working a minimum wage job and are in hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, they still have true love and have a family of 3. Hasan, you have everything, and you can't find a woman to have your child once because you are a loser. No kids? Pathetic.
if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience. You should care about things you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life.
I would hope that Hasan's gay because bro is playing Dark Souls on easy mode and he can't even beat the first boss.
Your life, right? This is something that I never understand.
Wow, maybe there's a reason people are yearning to start a family and can't afford to have one and can't seem to find a partner. They feel alienated from their work and atomized from their community. If only there was a political commentator around to speak about all this. Oh well, guess not. First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely libertarian coded and also very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean. Second of all,
I would like to say you must stand for injustice. You must, even when it does not affect you, because if you never stand for injustice, God forbid it ever happens to you, if you've never stood up for it before, no one will stand up for you when injustice occurs to you. And if there's one thing that I've been very consistent about since day one of my channel, is even if something has nothing to do with me, I will attempt my best to help that issue as much as I possibly can. You must stand for injustice or injustice will fall before you.
what is this nihilistic? Yeah, never aspire for anything, never aim for greatness and meaning. And I love—
Side note, Dark Souls 1 and 2 feel horrible to play after playing Elden Ring and DS3. You're wrong. Dark Souls 1 is the best Dark Souls out of those that you have just mentioned. Shut the f up. You're just retarded, Bochi. That's the second worst thing you've said all stream. Relax. Dark Souls 1 is perfect. Shut the f up.
Oh, he's like unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats on the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over here. I'm sure all those unfuckable losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hasan. Also,
with children there, by the way.
35? No kids? Sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater.
True.
I swear I've never seen this guy in a normal ass t-shirt. Sitting on his high horse,
True.
looking down at people for wanting something more out of life. I don't understand how
And his mom's a hoe.
someone could be so mentally mind raped that this is their reaction to such like a simple, wholesome concept.
True.
That was 3 minutes of a 30-minute long video.
Yep.
I didn't think much of it, I just uploaded it and moved on. The next day, I woke up and my YouTube homepage was flooded with videos like Sh0eOnHead just ended Hasan.
Yep.
Sh0eOnHead destroys Hasan. Sh0eOnHead finished.
That's me! Let's go! We made it! God damn! Hey, of course. Why wouldn't I be in this video? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I be in this video? Of course. I'm the main character. Holy Sh0eOnHead just finished on Hasan. And guess what? I would like to firmly say I love Sh0eOnHead. They're great. Great content creator. Great person. Let's continue. Deserved. Thank you, by the way, Shu. I recognize you recognizing me. Big W.
Is on Hasan.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, this one will be Sh0eOnHead finished in Hasan. Hopefully that makes it better.
I had no idea what was going on. And to my surprise, he actually responded back, which then prompted a bunch of new videos. Hasan just had his biggest meltdown. Hasan's biggest meltdown yet. Sh0eOnHead has completely mind-broken Hasan. His response to me couldn't be that bad, right?
It was the worst crash out in streaming history for what the circumstances were, pound for pound. I absolutely stand by that. For what it was, for how small the call out it was, the crash out Hasan had was legendary.
Right?
What an unbearable f***ing way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Sh0eOnHead. Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl. Ooh, look at me. 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me. Why would you openly admit that you listen to Sh0eOnHead? What the f*** is wrong with you?
In this video, I'm going
You didn't include the part where he was fantasizing about himself because of your video? Shu, what the f? He literally went on a 2-minute and 48-second rant about how he was gonna kill himself if anybody ever said your name in his chat ever again. There's no way you didn't get that. Oh my God, she didn't get that. Wait, surely it's the next clip, surely.
to show my raw reaction to his response, and throughout that will be sprinkled in like normal commentary. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was really debating whether or not to do a response to his response, but like, everyone else is covering this crash out, so why wouldn't I, the subject of said crash out, cover it myself? Like, there's
Facts. Facts, girl. Facts. Get in there, queen. I still can't get over the fact that my finished on Hasan title, that just tickles me. That tickles me that it made it to the video, and it tickles me even more the reaction it got. Hey, shout outs to WestJet.
currently a resolution in Congress to like disavow Hasan
Yep.
Piker, the same thing that they did to Nick Fuentes, disavowing
Good.
private citizens for what they said on the internet. What are we doing here? Does our government really have nothing better to do? Like, there is so much going on in the country right now, so much going on in the world.
If you're gonna blacklist Nick Fuentes, someone who is arguably 10% of the problem that Hasan is, you gotta at least make it fair. In my opinion, free Nick Fuentes and put Hasan in his spot. My opinion. My opinion. Ban that off everything.
Right now, I feel like decades worth of news happens like every week. Every day there is a breaking story of the most insane stuff you've ever heard in your life. Everyone is expected to have a fully formed opinion immediately. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, you're probably not seeing the full picture. And that's why for 5 years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News. So let's quickly give them a
Yes!
shout out before we dive into today's reaction and video.
I'm gonna watch this.
Are we? When you browse the news, you will probably arrive at completely different conclusions, depending on what outlet you see first.
Oh, so it's an unbiased news source. I don't believe that any news source is unbiased unless you do it yourself, so I'm gonna skip the sponsor. But if you want that, go for it. Use code Sh0e. Ground.news/Sh0e. If you want an unbiased news source, use the QR code. There we go. Hopefully that suffices. Now let's talk about it.
Right? And now, without further ado, let's get back to this video. So I thought it would be fun if someone joined me responding to this because it is so ridiculous. I needed somebody to like bounce off with because I felt like I needed some like emotional moral support because I feel like I'm going insane watching this. So I am joined here today with the lovely SmugAlana, the VTuber.
Dude, SmugAlana stocks just shot through the roof.
Everyone's favorite Oshi.
Hey guys, I'm a JPEG and I would bow, but I can't, so just pretend I am doing it.
I bet you this chick's DMs are flooded because she made it into a Sh0eOnHead video. So I'm intentionally not going to DM her and congratulate her because I don't participate in clout chasing behavior. Congratulations, but I will not just so happen to DM you at this time. Absolutely not. I bet you SmugAlana is going to be blowing the up after this. This is great for her. SmugAlana is great, by the way. SmugAlana is great.
Right now.
No, nice bounce.
Well, I mean, he'll get the views in, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you were on the last Sh0eOnHead video. I will literally myself if you...
It's in the video! Let's go! The most legendary crash out of all time. I love it.
Bring that up. Bro, you were on the last Sh0eOnHead video. I will literally myself if you bring that up in here, okay? Why? What do you want me to do? Myself in the face, not die in the process, but at least lose significant chunks of my brain so I can operate at the same substandard, suboptimal IQ level that Sh0eOnHead and her dumb audience operates in so I can do a regular response to that? Is that what you want me to do?
Guys, I think he may in fact be just a little bit mad.
Why is he?
He doesn't have to blow out his own brain to lower IQ. All he needs is for his parents to make him be a product of incest, which, by the way, was confirmed on the Sank podcast. Yes, Hasan, if you're wondering why his head is so, you know what, I'll be real. Hasan's head looking kind of big today. If you're wondering why Hasan's head is so weird, it's due to the fact that he is, unironically, confirmed to be a product of incest. Would you like me to pull that up? Do you think that I'm trolling? Is Hasan a product of incest? Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Hold up. You little... This is a meme troll claim that stems from the clip of his co-founder Young Turks casually mentioning on their show that their own grandparents, Hasan's great-grandparents on the maternal side, were first cousins. That confirms that he's a product of incest. Sorry about ChatGPT. Sometimes they're a little bit retarded. If your uncle confirms that your grandparents were first cousins, obviously you were by then a product of incest. What the fuck are we talking about here?
So mad.
Still has yet to bring up anything.
Nothing. 0 points. Like, 0 points addressed.
How many seconds in are we?
I basically made the same joke in my video about like giving myself brain damage so I could understand.
Trying to follow the logic here. Let me just give myself some brain damage.
Imagine being that chatter. Like, hey, Hasan, did you check out this video? Do you want me?
Ooh, look at me.
Do you want me to kill myself?
I'm an emo girl, and I change my politics all the time. Ooh.
Time out. Time out.
Please.
Emo?
I wasn't even gonna bring that up. No, hold on. For me, it's the wild way that he frames having nuanced opinions, like depending on the subject. Like, God forbid you disagree with Hasan Piker.
Also, Sh0eOnHead, to my knowledge, has had one major lifestyle change, and due to that lifestyle change, she changed a couple of her viewpoints and a couple of her political stances. And since then, she's also explained exactly what led her to pivoting from those points, which is completely fine. Guys, I'm sorry. If you have an opinion, you are allowed to change it when new information comes to light. If you don't change your opinion based off of evidence, you're retarded. So it's completely fine to have a political pivot if you become underneath the impression of new information that gets you to change your mind. You know, and one of the big things for her was motherhood and moving out of her parents' house. You know, It will change your mind a lot. Moving out from your parents' house will change you as a human being. So will giving birth to a child and getting married.
Arbiter of correct opinions of the internet.
I do not have that many videos. I have like 100 videos in the span of like a decade. You could go randomize and click on any of those videos and you wouldn't be able to tell if it was made today or 10 years ago. Which, honestly, I shouldn't be bragging about. But, okay, my point is, I haven't changed that much. And the things I have changed my mind about, I'm very open about. The way he's framing people changing their minds, changing their political opinions over time as, like, a bad thing is bizarre. Especially as a guy who—
It is. It also promotes an environment where stubbornness takes over the entire world, and being hard-headed will essentially become the status quo if you're never allowed to change any opinion ever. The whole point of the argument isn't to be more right than the other person. It's to have two people on differing sides arguing against each other to get closer to the truth, not to dunk on someone and get a W. So this whole idea that you can't change your opinion ever is completely nonsensical, and also will lead, unironically, to the destruction of our society if you're never allowed to change your stance ever. It's retarded.
Whose goal is, I assume, to change people's mind politically. He's totally for people changing their minds politically, but only when they change their mind to agree with him. He supports people changing their mind as new information presents itself. He supports iDubbbz apologizing for the crime of being funny 5 years ago. But when it comes to me changing my mind on like 3 things over the course of a decade, that's bad.
Of course.
Like, yes, I've changed on a few things, obviously. From the ages 23 to 35, yes, your opinions are gonna change a little sometimes.
No way. No way a 35-year-old will have different opinions than a 23-year-old. Oh my God. Oh my God. According to Hasan's logic, you're never allowed to change your opinion on things. So Hasan, I hope that in 3rd grade, you never had a crush on another 3rd grader, because if you never changed your opinion on that, you're a pedophile. And if you did change your opinion, I guess you're a hypocrite. So that's why we can't follow your logic, Hasan, where people aren't allowed to change their opinions, because long term, it doesn't work out too well.
Wait, really?
Like, you probably don't believe the same things you believed like 10 years ago.
No, absolutely not. Well, I think in that video that you talked about, I don't know, I remember like a couple of months ago, you were like, I had a baby and then I lived in the city, and then I was like, man, maybe safety and putting money into the police isn't that bad, you guys.
Yeah, maybe keeping illegals off of our street is pretty good. It's very nice when you don't have a very high chance to run into a criminal every single time you leave your house.
I mean, that was different when you were like 20 or 25.
Right, exactly. Like, when I was living in like sheltered suburbs, I was like, hey, jab, f the police. And then you live, and then you're an adult with a child and you live in the city, and it's like, oh, actually, no, we need more police.
Never mind.
I just confuse terminally left-right brained people. I always have. Hyper-partisan people absolutely hate me because they can't just like put me into a neat little box and then smash that box with a hammer. Hasan usually can hand-wave away critics like, oh, they're just an Israel shill, they're just a Zionist. He can't do that with me. He hand-waves them away by calling them neocons or neoliberals. He can't do that with me. Alt-right incels. He can't do that with me. So what does he do? He malfunctions and starts calling me emo. Like, okay, man, you got me. Emo is when eyeliner, I guess. In the hyper-partisan mind, it is completely impossible to hold several non-contradictory opinions at the same time, like wanting free healthcare but also wanting a strong border. Like, to me, those aren't contradictory whatsoever. In fact, that works together. You don't want to override your healthcare system, right? Your focus should be American citizens. Like, in their mind, like, Denmark doesn't exist, right? They think like, oh, if you think unions are important, you must also be for minors having HRT. Like, no. If you believe in public transportation, you also have to believe in abolishing prisons. Like, no. Sorry, no. I don't know how my ideology is confusing. I don't know how they see that as like flip-flopping or being a grifter, when to me it's like completely normal, common sense stuff. Like, you can't have a country in decay like this. You can't. It will.
I'm also very for people changing their minds on things when presented with new information. To be completely honest, I'm very aware of this. The majority of my audience started off by hating me, and then they realize, wait a minute, this guy isn't so bad after all, too. Wait a minute, this guy just says what every normal human being is saying. And if I would have never given those people a chance because I'm against people changing their mind, well, then I would just be completely dead as a streamer right now. And that's completely fine because I understand how abrasive I am. I understand how rough around the edges I am. You have to give people the ability to change their mind because new information is presented at all times.
Not be fixed by people like Hasan telling young
Even my best friend, Sh0eOnHead, started off as a hate watcher of me. This is the truth, by the way. Sh0eOnHead said that I ruined every single stream I was a part of, to then going to, wait a minute, all those guys were you were just telling it how it was. So yeah, even my best friend started off that way. My current fiance was told by her family member that she was not allowed to interact with me. This is real, by the way. And so Sophia had a very large negative bias about me before we started talking. And then she said, and I quote, "You were one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life." When are you and Sh0eOnHead getting married? Yeah, soon, of course.
men not to aspire for anything and saying stupid shit like telling people it's cool to steal.
Would you steal from Whole Foods?
I'm pro stealing from big corporations.
Like, what in the LARP is that?
Yep.
Yeah, stealing is so cool, dude. Let's just steal from big corporations so those big corporations move out of that community, and then that community turns into a crime-ridden, unsafe ghost town and a food desert. Like, yeah, bro, you're really fighting the man. Listen,
You know what's going to be insane? When changing consumer habits get so radicalized that the candy bars by the cashier aisles have to be put behind glass windows to make sure that changing consumer habits won't, steal the Snickers bar.
you can tell people that billionaires are the real enemy until you are blue in the face, and it might be true, but Jeff Bezos isn't the one stabbing them on a train, you know? You can't have a peaceful, functioning, socialist, or even social democratic society with the delusional social policies of Hasan Piker. You just can't. Anyway, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. It's just so funny he sees my politics as, like, incoherent, when to me, his politics are the ones that are incoherent. The
Okay, pause.
is my politics.
She's LARPing. And a lot of you guys may not notice the LARP. I notice everything because I'm severely autistic. I want you to look at this can and look at the soda levels in this can. Look.
As, like, incoherent.
You
When to
can see it jiggling around at the top. That is a open monster can that she never has even taken a sip out of. She is LARPing being a white monster drinker. Look at the top of the can.
Sorry, I'm going on a tangent. It's just so funny he sees
You see
my
that?
politics as, like, incoherent, when to me his
She hasn't even taken a sip. Caught ya. This chick unsubscribed.
politics are the ones that are incoherent. The video was barely political. My response to him was about his, like, nihilistic mindset when it comes to young men. Because for years,
To be fair, a 35-year-old woman should not be drinking energy drinks, and I stand by that, by the way. Okay? Sh0eOnHead, let's grow the up. Your videos get infinitely better if you replace that monster can with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. And I stand on that.
we had to watch the media shove this guy down our throat like he was the Joe Rogan of the left. Oh, he was gonna save young men from the alt-right pipeline. By the way, this guy is never going to be the Joe Rogan of the left because, like, Joe Rogan, at least Joe Rogan from years ago, I don't know about now, was all about listening to other people's beliefs and hearing other people's opinions.
Yep.
Hasan does not do that.
Nope.
Hasan closes his ears and goes, la la la, I can't hear you, you're stupid, I'm smart. For years, we had to listen
No. He closes his ears and goes, la la la, you're a racist, you're a pedophile, you killed your mother, I can't hear you. That's what he says.
to how this guy is gonna push young men away from the GOP. They are leaving the GOP, but they're not going to the Democrats, and I don't know if they're going to the left either. But anyway, my video was not political. In fact, the only part that, like, was political was the part where I agree with Hasan about the genocide in Gaza.
If you're a gamer, you should care about things that you actually experience.
Very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide that is happening across the ocean.
My point there was, you can't be telling young men to only care about things that directly affect them, and then make it your life mission to tell those same young men to care about things that don't directly affect them.
Do you want me to lose chunks of my brain? Do you want me to John Fetterman myself so I can understand the compelling argument that Sh0eOnHead makes?
No, I don't want that. that would be bad. No, I don't want that at all. This cow's as rancid as Melanie Mac. No, Sh0eOnHead's great. I think Melanie and Sh0eOnHead are actually both quite good. I mean, I much prefer Sh0eOnHead, but Melanie Mac is not really an issue from what I've seen.
One that should have been
Am I missing something? She's just a woman who says all the time.
left in the dustbin of history all the way back in 2016.
As if opinions from 2016 aren't still here today that are good.
Literally, technically, I mean, I'll put my stats on the screen. I am literally more relevant today than 2016.
There you
Like,
go.
more people are watching. So these aren't opinions from 2016. These are opinions from now, Hasan.
True.
People disagree with you now.
Facts.
Look at me. As an emo girl, 4chan guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Your political opinions are wrong because you're hot. Oh my God. This is the best he has to offer, by the way. That's what's pathetic. That's what's insane.
Wait, 4chan guys want to fap to me? Wait, I thought it was super cool and progressive to have like an army of men who
There
simp
it
for
is.
you online. That's not very woke of you, Hasan.
True.
First of all, I like how he used the word fap.
That's so old, isn't it? It's like gooning now.
I know.
Yes, it's gooning. Come on, get with the times.
I actually didn't even realize that because fap, it used to be said so much when I was in like high school. Why the f did he say that?
Should have been left
He's got to be a lizard human.
in 2016, Hasan. Come on. If this was said by anyone else, he would be calling it misogynistic and
course.
sexist.
Of
But it's
course.
being said by someone with the hive mind approved opinion,
Yep.
so it's okay. It's called dark woke, Chud. We decided to
There it
become
is.
more hypocritical and annoying. You wouldn't get it. If I was getting paid for men to
I would like to say once again, she has never taken a sip out of that white monster.
fap to me like many of his friends and ex-girlfriend porn star do for a living, that would be fine. He
Which ex-girlfriend? That chick or Valkyrie?
would support it. But since I don't do that and I'm just like a normal
That must have been
YouTuber,
the
it's a
one that
way
Hasan
to
did the wellness
insult
check
and
on.
degrade me. It is interesting though how Hasan uses unfuckable as an insult to hurl towards men and as an insult to hurl towards women. I think it was Bell Hooks that once argued that patriarchy harms men by reducing their worth to status and conquest, while women are harmed by being reduced to only their desirability and being conquered. You should not be getting feminism mogged by someone who does not call themselves a feminist, Hasan. Not a good look, buddy.
I'd like to correct myself. She has now sipped the white monster. The energy drink levels are going low. Sh0eOnHead, I apologize. I just noticed the lowering water levels. You are, in fact, drinking the white monster. However, it's not good for your health. I hope that you swap to coffee or tea.
And also, bro, you thirst trap more than I ever have in my entire life.
True.
You are on the cover of JQ.
JQ, GQ?
You are on the cover of GQ in a f***ing hot tub. I will
Yep.
put the picture up there.
Not a hot tub, a bathtub. By the way, I don't know how thirsty I would have to be to want to quench my thirst with Hasan Piker. This guy looks like a retard. He really does. You know, like if you cover the face, right? If you cover the face, you're like, okay, that's not bad. And then you're like, I put ketchup on my spaghetti. Like he literally looks like he looks like a Down syndrome autistic retard. He literally has Down's face. Like he looks like he puts ketchup on everything. Like I don't know who gets turned on by that shit. It takes a very special type of person to get turned on by this, but I mean the guy just looks retarded. This is him trying to look sexy, by the way. This is his sex face. This is the sex face that he has before Valkyrie says, no, stop. I don't want your cum in me. I don't want my kids to be a product of a retard. We need to break up. I don't want to have genetically deficient children. You know, and that's why he gets so upset.
Censored as I can.
Yeah.
God, his head is so small.
Just to shield everyone's eyes.
Like
Like,
a little rubber ducky on his pee-pee.
Yep.
you are spread eagle in a magazine. Let me read this to you. Let me
Yep.
read what this journalist said. Are you ready for this? Here's
ready.
how Hasan Piker starts each day working out, shooting the shit. It's Monday, 8:30 a.m., and we're in the backyard of a house in West Hollywood, where there's a makeshift private gym with benches, pull-down machines and dumbbells galore. This is where 34-year-old political influencer keeps his thirsted after body fit.
Yep, I read that article.
By the way, written by a male too, and I'm just like, I would have
Hella
thought it
gay.
was. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
He strips his shirt off. An army of girls and gays would kill to be where I am now, next to Piker as he pants in a pair of neon shorts with black Calvin Klein boxers poking out.
The socialist, by the way.
Sunlight
I mean, I want to vomit just hearing this.
glistening off the sweat beading on his chest hairs. So when it's women and gays thirsting after you, then it's a good thing. But God forbid straight men find you attractive. This is the dude that has to keep his girlfriend a secret like some kind of K-pop star.
Ex-girlfriend.
So he can like be e-boyfriend for his parasocial female fans. I'm always talking about being married, like when I'm in a relationship, I'm talking about being in a relationship, whatever. I'm the whore, not the one playing e-boyfriend.
There it
You're
is.
covered up. You can make the argument with me. I wouldn't be.
She looks like Ness, bro. She looks like Ness from Earthbound.
People say like, oh well, she's just a pair of anime tits on the screen. Okay, fair point. However, Sh0e doesn't even like have anything that she wears in her YouTube videos that are like revealing. Like she's very moderate.
People, wait, hold on, sorry. My dad is calling, wait.
The word looking for is modest. Oh, her dad's calling. That's a phrase that not a lot of women can say.
Dad, put me on the phone with him. Hey, we're busy. The left in a MAGA body, bro. That always stuck with me.
A progressive mind and a MAGA body.
Which literally means that like all MAGAs are like Giga Chads. Giga Chads, is that's the point of the article they were trying to make? I mean, they're like all progressive men just look like
What do they even mean by that?
Being attractive and eating healthy and working out is right wing. What the are we smoking?
There it is.
For like a good 3 years, there was this really weird campaign to make Hasan Piker like the face of progressive masculinity in a bizarre attempt to move men to the left. A progressive in a MAGA body, they said, which like, what the f did they mean by that? Hey guys, we're not all
I mean, think about a progressive men. The first thing you think of is a massive and everybody knows it.
ugly dysgenic freaks. Look, there's one of us who's attractive. What? Mr. Piker's success on camera, in some part, has been aided by the fact that he is, by conventional standards, a very handsome man. He is 6 feet 4 inches tall and built like a professional athlete. A square jaw, a beard, and a
He's shorter than me. Holy what a pussy.
head of thick dark hair.
Imagine not being 6'6". What a weak pussy bitch.
It's the one aspect many of my haters can't shake, Mr. Piker said of his appearance in a Twitch broadcast last year. They can't turn around and be like, you're not hot.
I mean, I will say you do look autistic in that bathtub. Let's be completely honest here, man. You do look fucking retarded. What is with your head being that small?
Indeed, tens of thousands of viewers may watch his videos for his political views, but many also tune in for their view of Mr. Piker himself, whose social media profiles are littered with suggestive images of his muscly body in states of undress, or thirst traps, as the pictures are known. Some of his fans scrape, screenshot, clip, and repackage them into fan cams that travel across the internet, glorifying Mr. Piker's appearance and indirectly his beliefs. That is yet
I might vomit.
again another mainstream article saying one of the only reasons people watch Hasan is because he's attractive, and that he uses his appearance and thirst traps to gain a following. So is he like projecting onto me? Is that what this is? Is he like insecure about his thirst traps and his reputation of being nothing but eye candy? And listen, I'm not delusional, okay? Obviously, your looks can help take you further in life, online and offline. Like, if I was morbidly obese or hideously ugly, I probably wouldn't have, like, half the following
True.
I have.
You wouldn't have any following. Let's just be completely honest, Sh0e. Let's be completely honest. And that's okay, because you can at least recognize it. You know what I mean? Like, if I wasn't so devilishly sexy, no one would watch me. But because every time a woman looks at me, they just come, right? It's straight up. And every time, well, I would make another joke, but I'm okay. I would make another joke about what happens whenever a woman can't have me. They lose their mind. Right? It's true, dude. My ex-girlfriend, Paola, brother, she lost her damn mind. And that's okay. She's with a 55-year-old now, which is a little odd, but it's not illegal, and it is what it is. And good for her. I'm happy for her. I am. Because I'm not going to lie, academically, I wasn't the greatest, so we couldn't go to the same college anyways. And then she was like, "Oh, I'll go to El Paso Community College with you." And I'm like, "No, we're not gonna do that. You go live your life." And then, well, she tried to f my best friend to get back at me, and I'm like, "Brother, I thought we were cool." Like, oh, okay. By the way, shout outs to Edric for not f her. Huge W. Still my #1 best friend, Edric, for what? We've been together now for what? I was 16 when we met. I've been best friends for 15 years now. Almost half my life. My ex-girlfriend offers to suck his dick, and he's like, nah, absolutely not. Huge W. Good for him, bro. I love that guy.
You can easily say the same thing for Hasan. But at least I organically collected my simps and didn't have some like astroturfed glaze fest propping me up for years as some kind of like political sex symbol. Embarrassing.
Guys who are now 38 years old want to fap to me.
38. You mean 3 years older than us, Hasan?
Yeah. Oh my god, the people that are
Oh my god, people my age want to jerk off to me. Oh my god.
in my demographic.
And what's so funny is like his little fangirls were coming at me on Twitter like, "You're nearly 40 and you dress like a Hot Topic cashier." Like, and Hasan and I are the exact same age. I think we're a month apart in age. And like, look how he dresses. We are literally co-workers at the Hot Topic, okay?
True.
People like Sh0eOnHead are basically a
They even wear the same eyeglasses.
humanoid version of a f***ing Reddit aggregator.
Reddit? Reddit hates me.
Literally 80% of his audience are f***ing Redditors. Are
True.
we f***ing for real right now?
Bro is loved on Reddit. Like, why didn't he say 4chan or Twitter? He's not even funny.
Yeah.
Like, he can't even banter or do the jokes correctly.
Unironically, I think this entire rant, this clip, just sounds like if you were just to post the question, "What do you think of Sh0eOnHead?" on r/politics, and then read the comment section.
Yes.
It's just angry Reddit-coded malding. You know the worst part? This is the best thing you
What?
could come up with. This is the best you could do.
Jesus Christ. What an unbearable way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Sh0eOnHead. If you're getting your politics from a person like Sh0eOnHead, you should be embarrassed.
I will say, if you get all of your politics from anyone, you should not do that. In my opinion, there's no way to 100% agree with everything somebody says. So just find what resonates with you, do your own research, and that's how you stay informed.
What do you mean, get your politics from Sh0eOnHead? I don't expect my audience to get their politics from me.
Yep.
I expect them to be entertained, to laugh, to think, to engage with the discourse at hand. I don't try to, like, pass off as someone you should get your politics from. I don't think my audience should get their politics from me or any YouTuber for that matter. I think they should do their own research, come to their own conclusions. I just say my opinions, and people are free to agree or disagree. Hasan, on the other hand, like, really thinks he's some serious political commentator. Bro, you're a Twitch streamer.
True.
I'm a YouTuber.
True.
But that's the difference between you and I. I know what I am.
Oh my
True.
God, the things I want to say to people like this.
Then say it.
Say it.
Huh.
Say it,
Facts.
pussy.
Facts.
Did he change into a suit because I made fun of his Gucci shirt?
Like you.
God, I sure as hope so. That would be very on brand. The most insecure man on the planet.
You can literally see him scanning his chat of domestic terrorists,
Yo.
like Redditor for insults, right?
This is so lazy.
I find it more compelling when someone deconstructs why you're
Right.
being stupid. I swear, I think if he had an audience that thought it
Can we still talk that he does look like the master of disguises? Like if you were to shave his head and shave his beard, he just looks like the turtle from the Master of Disguise. Have I showed you guys this image? Are we all familiar with Master of Disguise, Hasan? Master of Disguise. Turtle. Tell me I'm wrong about this, but I really don't think that I am. Look at it. He is the Master of Disguise turtle guy. Yeah, it's the same guy. You shave his head, you shave his beard. That's him. And I don't know how more people aren't calling this out. He looks just like the turtle from Master of Disguise. I mean, the resemblance is uncanny. He even has the small head. Like, that's him. Everybody knows that shit, man. Everybody knows it.
It was okay, he would obviously bring up that you're a girl. Stupid woman. It's like he's fighting his bro, like, instincts.
He's reverting back to bro tips Hasan Piker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Old enough to count, old enough to mount. My favorite Hasan Piker quote. It's great, man. I also love how he would fantasize about Miley Cyrus when she was 16 years old, by the way.
This week's bro tip is about bringing out the alpha male in you. This is a classic example of what happens when your father doesn't pay attention to you. You turn out to be a slut who's craving for attention, and then I tend to pick you up at a bar late night and bang you out on the first date.
All his insults I've already 8-miled him on, because I've already made fun of the fact that my eyeliner is from 2008. I'm in no position to talk about style. I still do my makeup like it's 2009. I already made fun of the fact that you shouldn't get your politics from me. If you were going to Sh0eOnHead for political information, you are deep fried.
He never self-insults. Like, you can make jokes about yourself. Like, I've joked about a million times, like, oh, I'm a 400-pound man behind an avatar. Like, it's funny. Like,
Vouch, by the way, I can confirm that.
who gives a f? I feel like just takes himself way too seriously. The most popular streamers, every single one that I can name that
And people aren't ready to acknowledge the fact that Kirsha is actually black. She is, by the way. I've confirmed that she's a large black woman. It's the truth. Just listen to her voice, man. Everybody knows it.
are at the top
Everybody
of Twitch
knows
with
it.
Hasan. Every single one of them at least, like, makes jokes about their appearance. Asmund talks about how he's bald and doesn't have any teeth. He leaves himself
That's not a joke. That's just Asmongold telling the truth about himself, by the way.
so exposed to being made fun of, and then he wonders why everybody makes fun of him. Like, just join in. It's
know, I
part
know.
of being a human being.
Honestly, good luck, dude.
Thanks.
Wait, Crash, now you like to wipe the drool off his
People
mouth.
should.
He's like frothing.
Frothing at the
Him doing that made me do that.
mouth like a bulldog.
All right, so then we got one of these Hasan.
Fuck you, Sean! Ah! Oh, great. We get the incel queen. Oh, my God. Anybody who watches Sh0eOnHead is such an incel. Oh. Rips bong.
On Orbiters. So a former booby streamer. This is Casey Tron.
Oh my god, I cannot.
Can we talk about how mid Casey Tron's boobies used to be? Casey Tron booby streamer. Like were people legit gooning over this? Like, are we serious? This looks like a crack whore at a trailer park. There's no way people were actually ever attracted to that, right? Like, good lord, that is sad, bro. That is sad.
Stand this girl. This Sh0eOnHead girl, pick me woman.
Sh0eOnHead and her dumb audience.
Her dumb audience of incels.
Dumb audience of incels. Why does she sound like Voldemort, like RPing as a female streamer?
Head and her dumb audience.
Her dumb audience of incels. Like, I don't know. It's like Sh0eOnHead. If you like care so much about these incels, go one.
There it is.
This is such a self-report for being a retarded whore. Like, I love.
True! SmugAlana, for that quote, you have just gone up the ranks of my favorite VTuber. Oh my God, bitches calling bitches out. I love it.
The implication too that like Casey Tron thinks the only way you can truly care about men is if you have sex with them. Does this thought process just come free with not having a father figure? Do I have to have unresolved daddy issues to comprehend this?
Is that problematic for me to say?
There it is.
No, it's just retarded.
Like, prove you care so much about these incels and their inability to get sex. Go one. Oh wait.
Go one of the incels. The boy who's come to die. An incel. I'm telling you, bro. She's Voldemort in a washed whore's body. I know it. I've seen it a million times.
You won't, because you're just grifting to them.
There it is.
Like, you don't even want to get with them either.
Oh, you won't your audience? Oh, you're a grifter. Okay, dude. What the are we saying?
But you'll condemn other women for not wanting to who you don't want to Okay.
When did I ever condemn women for not wanting to people? What is it? On foot again, had on foot making YouTube videos from Earth 2 about how women owe men sex. What
She's
the fuck
really
is she doing?
fantasizing.
Why is everything sex with these people too? Like everything is sex. You talk about the human desire to like create a family and have like a legacy, and they're like, sorry, you can't get laid, incel. Sorry, you can't get pussy.
Says the chick that sits in her room all day and smokes weed until she's numb.
People.
Are you being serious? Dog, what are you?
If you look up the dangers of smoking marijuana in like a Kids Dare pamphlet, there's just a picture of Casey Tron's face.
You're happily married and have a child, but because some fat retard on Twitter thinks you're a grifter, you're gonna need to f a bunch of random men to prove them wrong. What do you just have to do? Like a weekly raffle? Pull a random inside of how do you verify that one of your
Subscriber
people
number
are
20?
Yeah.
I stand by what I said. Sh0eOnHead should be thanking me for giving her and her incel following.
Incel.
Say it again, award. Say it again, award.
Incel. It's like a parrot, man.
What?
It's like her one move, you know? She like Casey Tron is a living embodiment of like a corner spammer and like Super Smash Bros. Like all she's doing is just using Samus's charge B. That's it, over and over and over and over again. It's the only move she has. Incel. Will she say it twice?
Incel.
You know Jafar from Disney?
Hasan is Jafar. And like,
Yeah.
sitting on there, she's like, "Right, incel." And he's like, good girl. Yes, give her a
Yeah, here's your cracker.
Very good parrot sound, by the way.
So once again, people in his chat brought up my video. He has not responded to it. He has not made a single point. Called me emo, called me irrelevant, you know, but he didn't call me wrong.
True.
Notice that.
They never
They
call
never
you.
call you wrong. They call you emo, but they'll never call you wrong.
Did you see what Sh0eOnHead responded on Twitter? No.
Here we go.
Also, what? What? Who cares?
Preposterous. You think I would care? What the f is that fake laugh, bro? What? Let's watch it again.
What? What? Who cares?
Truly ridiculous.
That laugh is killing me.
Who cares? Bro, the fake laugh. What is going on?
What are you guys talking about, man?
What are you guys talking about?
Bro, I'm literally over here talking about how I'm doing a rally with someone who's running in Philadelphia.
I'm out here doing the revolution, okay? Like, that's cute, Hasan. That's adorable.
He's not a politician, man. The
Get it,
majority
girl.
of the people that know your name only ever heard of you because you electrocuted your dog live on stream.
Facts.
Kaya, please just go. Just stop.
There it is. Man, that dew claw, huh? Man, that dew claw.
Does he not understand
If only he didn't need a Zen right there.
that 95% of his fan base are terminally online Redditors? Like, they don't
Facts.
give a f about your rally, bro, in the background over here. They want you to
True.
call Sh0eOnHead a Nazi to validate their hatred and their
Yup.
feelings.
Whatever
True.
the Sh0eOnHead said.
Sh0eOnHead. Nah, I never give a fuck. Okay, Mr. Krabs. Mr. Squidward.
It's the laugh again! No, you're joking. Stop.
Hasan is pissed because, like, he's finally out doing something in the real world, and the only thing people care about, the only thing people are talking about in regards to him online right now is this. And you know what? To be, like, completely fair, which is something these people would never do for me, this was a better response than his first response. He's basically just like, I don't care, I'm busy doing, like, real things in the real world. Okay, fair enough, understandable, have a nice day. But then,
Sure.
then he says this.
Talk to me when we got the WikiFeet ratings up for Sh0eOnHead. Okay, what's her WikiFeet looking like? What? Okay, what's her?
What? What is going on? Did I listen to what that woman said? No, absolutely not. Let me know if I can see her feet, though.
What?
honestly, it would be Giga Chat if it came from anyone funny or likable.
Like, if the chatter didn't even bring it up, why did you bring up WikiFeet?
I know. By the way, if you guys don't know, WikiFeet.
By the way, I also have a WikiFeet. A lot of people do. Anytime anybody ever sees your feet on stream, they will find you and they will post it.
Website where people upload pictures of like celebrities' feet. Let's look up Hasan's foot
Oh
score.
my, no way. He's got his bare tootsies online.
Wait, I have a higher feet score than Hasan. Is this what this is about?
Bro, get foot mogged. Holy
He's mad?
He's been foot mogged.
By the way,
there it is.
never addressed anything you said, never
No.
even attempted to refute a point you
No.
made. Just starts going on about like WikiFeet.
If I sold feet pics, if I sold pictures of my feet, would he use this as an insult? No, because he's Mr. Sex Positive, Mr. Sex Work is Real Work, Mr. Brothel
Sex
Boy.
work, yeah. I'm making a difference, unlike Sh0e and her stupid video. Also, did you know she's stupid?
She's stupid. Don't go watch the video. Don't go watch it, guys. She's stupid.
Also, her feet are kind of nice looking.
The craziest part about all of this was after his crash out and like after everyone was making fun of him, he gets on Twitter and he's like, I've yet to watch any of her content.
I'm actually very curious. What's my WikiFeet score? WikiFeet Tectone. What do we got? Oh my God. I have a perfect 5 out of 5 WikiFeet score. 5 out of 5. Dude, shout outs to Senna and Peach Jars. Yeah, your boy locked the in. I love this photo, man. I love this photo. Dude, aura, right? Aura. Yes, sir. Oh, man. God, I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, Peach Jar spent half a year trying to find me a girlfriend, by the way. You know that's real? Because Peach Jars thought I was such an incredible human being that she was like trying to play matchmaker between me and all of her friends. It was actually insane. Like, I'm not even kidding you. That's a real thing. And now the chick just hates my entire existence, and I'm like, why? Because one lied and you just believed it? All right, dude. Anyway, that's why I no longer trust prostitutes.
Excuse me? So what the f are you basing all of this on? How am I stupid? How do I change my politics? How am I just an emo girl that men fap to? Either A, he's lying and he has seen my content, or B, he's just blindly repeating things he's seen other people say about me. Either way, it's pathetic. He's stuck between like wanting to be above it all. Ugh, I don't even know who that is. I'm out here doing the revolution and wanting to tear me down. But he can't do both. So as it stands right now, what he's saying is that he has literally never heard me speak. He just looked at me and went, woman online must be a whore.
There it is.
Which honestly, not a bad guess.
People should be more embarrassed, okay? What happened to shame?
Oh, wait. I find it incredibly ironic that the guy who used chain lightning on his dog live—
Chain lightning is crazy, by the way. I was more inclined to say earth shock.
on stream in front of thousands of people and then lied about it and gaslit everybody, thinks that anyone else needs to be embarrassed about anything. Like, you've spent your entire career, the better part of a decade plus, being a political commentator, but the only thing that the majority of the internet knows you for is zapping your dog for stepping off its 4 square foot cot that you've designated for it. That's your legacy, Hasan.
Shock my dog, I can't stop you.
Like, obviously—
Oh, come on, play the song, it's so good.
Obviously, he watched the video and something in it really had him rattled. Like, was it the brothel thing? Was it the clock meme? Because if it was the clock meme, that was a joke, okay? We're the same age, Hasan. It is not too late. This is all—
Oh, it is too late, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sh0e. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it to you. I know you're trying to be charitable here, but I want to show you this. 35-year-old man, birth defect on upcoming children. Hold up. Okay. So here we're going to get the main part, then we're going to get the twist, okay? At age 35, a man's risk of fathering children with birth defects is only slightly elevated, right? But here's the issue. Here's the issue. Having a child with a 35-year-old woman issue. Hasan has frequently said that age gaps are inherently wrong. So, according to his own logic, if he were likely to have sex and children with a woman of his same age, for a 35-year-old woman, pregnancy is very likely to result in a healthy baby, but the age gap when the advanced maternal age, AMA, is defined, and certain risks start to rise modestly compared to women in their early 2030s. Now let's look at this. Egg quality women at 35. And here's the kicker. Also, we put egg. At age 35, a woman's egg quality has begun to decline more noticeably to her 20s or 30s. Still genuinely good, but the egg quality will drastically go down, resulting in a much higher chance of birth defects. Hasan, TikTok, buddy, you need to get to breeding.
Not that serious. I just thought it was really funny and everybody was asking for a response video. So there's your response video. I also just want to make it clear that if he responds, I will not be responding back unless it's something absolutely insane that requires a response. I refuse to get caught in the Hasan Piker content loop. No,
it's the best. It's infinite content. He's always retarded. It's awesome. It's awesome. Also, Hasan won't respond because you really haven't checkmated this position, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, the Hasan content vortex is great. He's just such a retard and you can talk about it all the time. It's like staying up to date with One Piece. It's like, oh, did you see what the most retarded he said again? It was awesome. Dude, he doubled down on terrorism again and still doesn't get why people call him a terror supporter. It really is an infinite content glitch. You want proof of that? Shoo. You say the word stuck. Oh, I'm sorry. We are not stuck. We are choosing. We are choosing this life. The Hasan content vortex is incredible because it is a guaranteed retirement plan. On this guy for the rest of his life because he will never stop being retarded. It is awesome.
We'll leave that to the professional Hasan Piker farmers. There are people who have made diabolical wealth off of
diabolical wealth. The legendary series.
Farming this guy, okay? I am but a humble culture war farmer. I'm but a humble gender war farmer. And my crops are dying. I must get back to them. They're calling him the corniest man alive.
The human version of Brian from Family Guy.
The final boss of performative male feminism.
Yep.
The human Brian Griffin.
Yep.
This is like when like a hot girl has like a video game controller and she's like licking it. She's like,
yes, or like with the cat ears, the
Yes.
little headset with the cat ears. I
this
love
is
that there's not just one picture, it's two in different shots. So like, it's like, dude, can you just take a picture of me like holding it and then like putting it down on my
like
lap?
solemnly looking out the window.
My dog is literally just sitting next to me, staring at me. He knows I'm talking about Hasan. He knows, Kaya, I will save you.
Okay.
I will save you, Kaya.
Alana, thank you for joining me. You made it less painful to watch this shit, okay? I'm glad you were with me for this. Plug your stuff for everybody watching.
Follow me on Twitter, on SmugAlana. Follow me on Twitch. I go live 5 days a week. Join my Discord. Lots of really nice people to hang out in there. Absolute pleasure, Kami
Join my Discord. There's a whole bunch of races in there. It's awesome.
Mommy. Emo girl with the feet.
Yes. If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you can, donate to my Patreon, link down below. I'm going to start doing live streams for Patreon members only. That should be a lot of fun, and I will see you guys next time with a new video.
Very, very, very Sugoi. You know, the sexual tension that Hasan has towards Sh0eOnHead was palpable in that video, and, you know, I mean, he's a sad, lonely chud with no children, so I don't blame him for being so depressed. God damn, can we talk about how good I look in this environment right now? The lighting is perfect. Something about this feels good. I think we finally nailed the presentation of this stream. I think we finally nailed it. I think we finally found the aura. This looks incredible. Anyways, see you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.